With the starting price on the bare bones Herman Miller Aeron being almost $1,200 now, we really need to take a deep look at whether the Aeron chair is still worth it. $1,200 is already a lot of money, but the price actually spikes to over $1,600 when you get it fully loaded with all of the adjustment add-ons. Is the Aeron worth it is going to be a different answer for everyone based on what you're willing to spend on a chair, but I do think that it is worth the current price. If we just think about this more from an investment standpoint, let's say that the Aeron will only last the minimum of 12 years of guaranteed use from the warranty they provide. This would put the fully loaded model at around $137 per year. If we assume you're able to recoup 30% of that cost on resale, then the per year cost drops down to $95. If the chair outlasts its warranty and makes it to 20 years, which we do see quite frequently, then the per year cost plummets to $57 per year. This is an item that will get a lot of use if you're going at this chair 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. This is similar usage to your bed. When we consider how much we are going to be using it and how much it ends up costing per year, it starts to become a pretty attractive investment. The other thing to consider is that you are using a top-end chair for the duration of the chair's life. The alternative is going with a lower price chair, which may or may not end up being a better cost per year, but it will definitely be a downgrade in terms of sitting in a lower quality product for that entire duration. When looking at the build quality, the Aeron remains as one of the most well-built chairs I have ever seen. From a quality of materials standpoint, you are getting a top-end product. All of the components are high-end, and things like the pellicle mesh and poly arm pads are best in class for their quality. These chairs are also built to last a really long time. We've seen Aeron chairs from the 90s still functioning today more than 20 years later. We are so confident in the build on the Aeron that we sell refurbished chairs that are 10 plus years old, and we still give them a 5-year warranty because we know they will almost certainly continue to perform. This truly is a chair that you can expect to last for 20 years. While the build on the Aeron is really high-end, it isn't immune to defects or damage. One of the best things about the Aeron is its 12-year warranty, covering literally everything on the chair. Herman Miller has the best warranty in the industry, which guarantees that you will have a working Aeron for at least 12 years. Any part replacement costs will be covered, shipping will be covered. You don't need to spend a dime to file a warranty claim. This is such a valuable perk when buying an Aeron chair and really helps the argument that the Aeron chair may still be worth its high price tag. One thing that a lot of people don't realize is that the Aeron chair has a lot of resale value. I spoke about how long these chairs last already. Because they last so long, it has created a huge used market. Some refurbished Aeron chairs sell for close to $1,000, and private sale Aerons on sites like Facebook or Craigslist are selling for $300 to $500 every day. If you decide you want a new chair or need to upgrade to a new Aeron, you will likely be able to recoup 20 to 50% of the original price you paid for the chair. This is not going to be the case with all office chairs. The Aeron is not only the most widely available used office chair, but it also holds its value the best out of any chair I've seen. While the Aeron is wildly popular, there are some things about the chair that will just be deal breakers for some people, making it not worth the price. One of the biggest deal breakers is the lack of a headrest option from Herman Miller. You can get nice options from third-party companies like Atlas or Engineered Now, but not having that option directly from the manufacturer is a big reason a lot of people won't even consider the Aeron chair. The way the sizing works will also be a problem for some of you. The lack of seat depth adjustment paired with the high side bolsters on the seat make it a very specific chair in terms of fit. This is why they have 3 different sizes, but it's possible that none of the options will fit you perfectly. I'm a good example of this. The size B is the chair that should fit me based on specs, but I find the seat width and the backrest size to be more comfortable on the size C, but the seat depth on the C is too deep for me to use comfortably, so I end up having to resort back to the size B option. The final major deal breaker is going to be the rigid frame and lack of flexibility in the chair overall. This is not a good chair for people that like to move around a lot and sit in different positions like cross-legged. The frame simply doesn't allow for this, and this is the number one reason why I do not like using the Aeron for more than 2 hours at a time. Your next option is going to be basic tilt or tilt limiter with seat angle, which gives you that forward tilt adjustment. This is an upgrade that costs $100, and it's one that's going to be very specific to how you use your chair. I never use forward tilt and very rarely use a locking or limiting system. All I need is a good tension control, and I'm happy. So this is an upgrade that I would personally pass on. But for those of you that like to work really upright, or maybe you like to have a backstop or limited range, then I can see $100 being worth the upgrade simply because you do gain quite a bit of functionality. The armrest adjustment upgrade is going to be the most expensive one, but I think it is the must that you have to go with in order to get the most out of the chair. The stationary arms are just too limited in the different work positions they can accommodate and may not fit you out of the box. For $125, you get height adjustment, which is a big improvement. The range is massive. This not only ensures that the arms will fit you properly, but you can put them low enough to get them out of the way completely if you want. For the full upgrade, it will be $255, but you gain a tremendous amount of functionality with massive depth and pivot adjustments. I really like these adjustments because they allow me to scoot my chair right up to my mouse and keyboard and then place my armrest perfectly to support whatever position my arms are in. The arm pad upgrade to leather is one upgrade that is really only necessary if you are the type of person that only wants top-end materials. From a comfort and functional standpoint, you aren't gaining anything here. And personally, I don't think they look any better. Most people will want to pass on this one. Herman Miller has the best warranty on the chair market, but they may also have the best return policy. This truly is a risk-free trial, both from a financial and time commitment perspective. Herman Miller gives you 30 days to try the chair, which should be plenty of time to find out whether or not you like it. If you don't like it, Herman Miller will pay to have it picked up, and as long as it makes it back in good condition, you will get all of your money back. Another huge bonus is that the Aeron arrives to you fully assembled, which means you get to return it fully assembled. You don't need to spend time disassembling the chair and repackaging it. You just need to roll it back in the box and wait for it to be picked up. $1,600 is a lot of money to spend on an office chair, but this is one of those cases where I do think the price can be justified, and I do think the Aeron is worth it.